The intro music.
Yeah, we do.
Bust out your phone.
You need to make up a little ditty on the spot, Chris.
About Jack and Diane.
Two American kids growing up in the heartland.
Do 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 do.
I have it on my phone if you want me to play it.
Do do do. They might take us off the air because it's probably a
Copyrighted.
Well,
but
it's a ringtone.
because I mean, it probably is a ringtone. It's probably
All right.
okay.
All right, so this is RepFit podcast, right?
Yep.
First one,
Yay!
and our first two guests are
People that were here.
Special
dropping.
people.
They're dropping. You guys are dropping guests tonight.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
drop
I'm
in.
really happy to be here tonight, Jill. Thanks for
So
inviting
go
me.
ahead down there on the end with the orange headphones. Who are you, and how long have you been with us?
I'm Jenny Gatos, and I have been here for 10 months.
Did you count that on all 10 fingers?
Yes, after this, I'm done.
You don't get to count
I have
anymore?
nothing else to
You
count
can't
with.
count fingers and toes. So
Well, you can. You just can't see your toes unless you take your socks off.
so this is episode 1 then, right?
Yeah.
Completely episode 1. We're
You
going to
said
talk
that
about the
already.
open and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, who's next to you?
Hi.
What's your name?
Demi.
How old are you, Demi? No, I'm just
No,
showing
no,
you.
don't.
It's your birthday coming
ASL.
up. Huh? What?
ASL.
Yeah. How long have you been hanging out with us?
2.5 years.
I was looking on the open board over there, and I think you might be the oldest member here now.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
You were back in the garage.
I am.
Yeah.
That was the
Congratulations.
very first.
Congratulations, you are old
I'm on episode 1.
on episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were having
And
a
old.
discussion about being old today
Yeah.
and what exactly is
Wait, stop.
the number.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Chris.
Christina Baxter. Are you a coach here?
I'm Christina Baxter, and I am the proud proprietor, owner, coach
Oh, you're the owner coach.
of CrossFit Repentance
Yeah.
in the fire station.
Yeah.
In the,
That's cool.
In the firehouse.
And I'm Joel Baxter. I'm the proud husband of the owner.
Smart man.
We live in Wisconsin.
There's all women here and no guys. So
But we live in Wisconsin, so it's 50-50.
yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
everybody left.
it's kind of nice actually in
I'm
here
okay
when
with that.
everybody leaves. So we just got done with our last workout of the day today at 6:15 class. It was a good day today working out though, so it was fun to watch people. There's actually some people who got PRs today. Like you got double unders or something today.
Yeah, I
You
got
screamed
4
like
of
a.
them.
You screamed, yay!
I got 3,
That's awesome. High
right?
five.
Yeah.
Booyah.
You got 3, and there's a couple of people that got double unders tonight too. So, all
Candy.
right. If you had, okay, here's one question, and then we'll get into what we're gonna do. If you could go anywhere in, let's say, America, not the world, but in America tomorrow, like you hopped on a jet plane, shy. How does that sound go?
I don't know.
Yeah, but if you can go anywhere right now, tomorrow, in America, we're not going to go world. I mean, it could be Hawaii or Alaska too, but like America. Where would you go, Jenny?
America. I wouldn't mind going to Alaska. I've been there before. It was really cool. I'd
Yeah.
like to go back. Yeah.
That's my
That's-
dream to go to Alaska, but I keep going to Florida. Go ahead, Demi.
I want to go somewhere warm. I don't really care.
Okay, Christina. I mean, Demi. Nice answer.
Thanks.
I'm going on a trip with Demi. We're going someplace warm.
Yep.
I don't care what state it is. It's not this freaking cold snow junk.
Oh, okay, but I have to interrupt Disney. I
Oh.
mean, I think that if we said Disney,
Oh,
we
Disney.
should all
Yeah.
go.
I would go Disney.
I think we are going to Disney.
Yeah.
We haven't told anybody yet
Except me.
Yeah, except for Demi.
because she's the oldest member.
And I helped.
No, I told Jenny
Help.
because she's going to help us with the doggies.
to believe it or not,
Yeah.
this winter's been so bad for me that I think that I would go somewhere warm too.
You were the one that said go. Let's go to Florida.
Don't let that get out.
Yeah, you're ridiculous.
I do not like going to Florida all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I love the mountains and want to go out there, but Florida, I mean, jeez. So
Someplace
how long
warm,
have you-
I don't care.
How long have we been doing CrossFit?
5 years.
So I've been the husband of a CrossFitter for 5 years, and
Yeah.
I've been CrossFitting for 5 years.
Yes. Yep.
So what were you saying? Define old.
You didn't say where you would want to go.
I said somewhere warm. I mean, I think if it had to be in the United States, I would want to go somewhere on the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, yeah, like Texas.
Texas, Florida, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I don't really like going to like the Atlantic side. I just don't know why I think the Gulf is nicer.
Yeah.
That might be debatable.
No, when we went to the beach in Orlando, it was yucky.
How about Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico could be, but
well, it depends. How are they doing after that hurricane?
Yeah,
you don't hear too much about Puerto Rico anymore.
Puerto Rico.
I think they got that on the down low on what's going on over there.
All right, first topic today. The reason why we're here. We're going to talk about the Open. The Open's coming in a week. Week from tomorrow or week from Friday.
No, so tomorrow
would
would be a week. They'll drop the first workout.
So for everybody out there that is going to listen to this, we'll probably have this video up maybe even tomorrow. The CrossFit Open 2019 Open's happening. We can't stop it. There's nothing we can do about it. It's going to happen regardless of
Open is coming.
if you sign up or not.
Hide your kids.
It's happening.
Hide your wife.
It's coming, and it's like a week away. And this will be my third Open that I paid to sign up for, but fourth Open that I participated in. The first year I did CrossFit, I didn't even know about it. Kind of knew about it. We did one or two of the workouts, I think, but we didn't know that it was a thing. So it's kind of a big deal.
And we'd only been doing CrossFit for a month.
Yeah, but it's kind of a big deal, isn't it?
It's a huge deal. I mean, there's over 500,000 plus participants. It's probably going to be even bigger than that this year. Every year it grows and grows and grows.
I think if you go to the question, if you pose the question, why do you do the Open? I mean, why? I mean, who in their right mind wants to do CrossFit for the first thing? I'm forced into it because I'm married for 5 years doing CrossFit. But I mean, why do you want to do the Open? I guess I asked myself that question a long time ago, and I have my own answers. But I mean, I guess we can go through and see. I mean, Jenny, why would you want to do the Open? This will be your first Open.
Yeah, I've done 0 Opens so far, so this is going to be my first Open experience.
Are you excited?
I am.
I would be.
I'm excited to see how I compare on a worldwide scale. I know where I am here in the gym, but it'll be neat to see just what everybody else out there is doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that get PRs and stuff, and you've been hitting it at the gym pretty hard, trying to figure out, doing double unders and handstand push-ups and kipping pull-ups. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I know. I hope that I hear that a lot of people have gotten a PR at the Open. So hey, fingers crossed.
Could happen.
It likely will happen. I'll prophesy over that right now.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Demi? Why do you do the Open?
Basically,
This will be your second Open.
my third.
She did it in the garage. She
Yeah.
did it
We
last
forced
year.
you into it in the garage.
Yeah.
Me and Melissa.
Remember, I think I did that total bar workout with you, and I
You
took
did.
my shirt off, and I was doing total bar, and I
have
looked at the
videos.
video.
I watched the
Why
video,
did I take my shirt off?
I watched the video a couple weeks ago. No, a couple months
he
ago.
took his shirt off.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Oh,
I ripped
yeah.
it off. It was so hot
There's
in there.
12 views on YouTube.
Nice. You're
12.
going to have to share that one on
I got
Facebook.
a
Joel,
following.
Joel's 6. You probably watched it 6. There's your
We
12.
We both watched it 6 times.
Well, I took a screenshot of it, and I was like, oh, man, look how far I've come since then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
great.
huge.
So that's why I do the Open, to see how far I've come and to see how far I'm going.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is a good test. It is a good test to
Oh,
see.
it's an awesome test.
I mean, we test ourselves every day, but not in this is where you rank.
Yeah, so the way I kind of look at the Open is I look at it it's the kind of the fitness celebration. Kind of like your birthday. You know how you celebrate your birthday. It's kind of like your fitness celebration for the year. What have you been able to push yourself to do, push yourself to accomplish? Is it strong? Or did you get stronger? Of course you got stronger. So what weight are you going to be able to push or pull or clean, snatch, all those good movements that we do. And then oh man, I've really been working on my pull-ups and I was only able to do banded pull-ups last year, and now all of a sudden I can do kipping pull-ups, and oh my gosh, now a year later I can do chest to bar pull-ups. I mean, it's just you're constantly raising the bar on yourself
Yeah.
to be able to do things.
Because, everybody else went from jumping, banded, and regular pull-ups in a year.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I said every year over year. I mean, it takes a long time. It takes a long time to
I'll
get
make
stuff.
fun of you, but you were pretty impressive of how fast you.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. The 5 years is fast. 5 years is kind of slow
People
progression.
like doing
Every
it for 9
day
or 10
you
years.
progress.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's like I say, it's just a celebration of the awesome hard work that you put in for the whole year, where you can like put it on a board and be like, hey, look at how well I did, or oh crap, I did a terrible job on that workout. I really should redo that
Do
one
it again.
Linda and I are going to try not to come in last. That's whoop, whoop, whoop.
I don't think you guys will.
Remember, last is a blast.
Right.
Sure.
So why do you do the open?
I think I said it like yesterday when I was talking to everybody, or the day before. I coached. I think I coached 3 days in a row now, so days are blending together. But I think it was not yesterday, but Monday I coached all day, and I think I said it best. I mean, why do we do the open? It's that time once a year where you can like go and have measurable results. And there's a little bit of pressure, but it's not like going to a regular competition where you have 3 or 4, 5 if you're really good workouts in one day, and you're just they're spread out over 5 weeks. You get to think about it. It's like it's good. That one thing, if you're not a competitor, like you don't go to local competitions or go anywhere and do it, it's for you too, because it gives you that baseline for the year, and we get to look forward to it every year. And I think I do it because I want to know kind of where I am. Luckily for me, I'm 40 now, so I get to know where I am against all the 40 to 45-year-olds.
44.
44-year-olds. If you're 44, you're pretty much 45. After you turn 40, it's like, yeah, I'm 40, and then I'm 45. There's no 42, 43. It's 40 or 45, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's why. I mean,
And-
it's your baseline for the year. You should do it because you need to know. I mean, I want to know.
Well, and it seems like it's like really a fun community experience.
It is a lot of fun. I had a blast last year. I would take off of work just to come and watch.
Well, and I think that'll kind of lead us into our,
This is going out on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're going to have 12 views.
I don't care.
and that'll kind of lead us into our next point, which is like who should do the open. Well, everybody.
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think people that just started here, like they don't even know how to do some of the movements yet. That's quite for them. Maybe they're like 2-3 months in. They're still like flopping around on dry land and they're fish out of water.
They could come and watch though.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean,
that would be good.
It's a great experience.
I mean, the way that we do it too, it's like you can come watch, because we do like the Friday night thing where we have lanes and judges, and it's fun, and we bring food. And I don't know if we're gonna be allowed food in the fire department, but
Yeah. We have a whole kitchen. We're going to be able to bring food.
yeah, I figured that.
So, last year we had a couple members that started right at the beginning of the open. I think they started a month before the open, and we were talking about the open. You should sign up for the
I was
open.
like, you guys
blah,
should
blah,
judge
blah,
me.
blah, blah.
That way there's no standard.
And so they
Did that one count? Yeah. Oh, good.
so anyway they just came and watched and hung out and actually just got to talk to the other members, because I mean they were new to the gym and had only been coming for a month, so they didn't know a lot of people. They knew the people in their class, but
Yeah.
didn't know necessarily like other people. So it's kind of nice for them to be able to come in and see what's going on and
Yeah, meet some people and
Yeah,
get to know
exactly.
everyone.
exactly. And so like for us, we're gonna do the Friday night lights like we always did last year, and actually the year before last. So we're going to do Friday night lights and pretty much just have the gym open from 4:15 to 7:15. You can come and get your workout in between that time and hang out and no rep other people.
No, there's no repping.
I no rep you all the time. You told me I didn't count your double unders good last time.
You both
We
know
got
rep
in a
me all the
serious,
time.
but we got in a serious like discrepancy.
I was like, Molly,
There's a-
take this clipboard. I'm
there
done.
was a workout. It was like something stupid, and jump ropes, and then something else that was stupid, then jump ropes again, and then like ring
that the
muscle
bar-
ups,
yeah,
and
ring
jump
muscle up and
ropes, and then
snatches.
bar muscle ups and jump ropes. There's so many jump ropes, and the first round she's count my jump ropes, and I'm like looking at her. I count pretty good when I jump, and I looked at her. I'm like, I think I did 30.
10.
I did. No, you didn't count like that back
Yes,
then.
I
count,
did.
No, you didn't.
No,
See,
I
we're
took the
still
judges
fighting.
Oh,
course.
they're gonna fight. Then
I
you better
took the
get in
judges
there.
Anyways.
course.
I was like,
Cheers,
I think,
Jenny.
I was like, I think I did 30 extra. You didn't do 30 extra, and I'm like trying to work out still. And she looked at me. I'm like, and she's like handed the clipboard over to Coach
I gave
Molly.
it to Molly. I'm like, I'm done. I can't go into
So
that.
I'm in this workout knowing that she's not going to talk to me the rest of the night.
Fun.
That's how serious CrossFit is.
And
at our
that is
house.
why Christopher and I cannot
Count each other's
count or
reps.
do things together. 'cause
What's funny now, because you recently just got your CFL one, right?
Yes.
And so congratulations on that. And so I was watching you coach Chris, your husband, and he's looking at me and he's looking at you and he's like, I'm like, this is not going to end
Well, and
at
God
all.
bless him. He told me after I passed the test, he's like, I appreciate that you got your certification and stuff, but just so you know, I'm still not listening to anything you tell me.
He's on it.
Thanks, honey.
At least he let you know right up front.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Joel pretends like he's going to listen to me, like I pretend like I'm going to listen to him. So
You got to play nice if you want to play later.
nice. Okay, on to the next topic.
All right, yeah, let's move this along. Can I make one comment?
Yeah, go
though?
ahead.
I've had people ask me about doing the open and that it is scaled
Yeah.
for all abilities.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that you
It's
definitely
RX or no X.
It's
And they like there were a couple of people that said, well, we don't know if we want to do the open because, everybody here scales to their ability.
yes.
And it's like, no, there's actually a scaling standard. So like it's jumping pull-ups. You have to do X amount of weight, 55 pounds for a clean or whatever if you're a woman, or 75 for a man. So it's not like you can just pick a bar up and put 15, pounds on the bar and, get a better score than someone else. So there is standard to it, which is nice, because it actually makes that baseline for everybody to be on the same level playing field.
Sure,
So,
sure.
I think one of the confusing things, but also good things too, is they like took the RX and you can do some. If you can do the workout RX, you can do it RX, or you can do it scaled.
you can flip-flop.
You can flip flop to your ability. So if you're moving, maybe you're like the intermediate, you can still do some RX stuff.
Oh, nice.
And then
nice.
maybe the next workout is like just all ring muscle ups or something that you can't do, and so you can do the scaled version, and you still fall in place. I think though I learned last year because I got an argument with like Kim Billings and I think Tina Crenshaw. Is like I didn't know that like if you just want a scaled ranking, like it's a scaled division, like you do all of them scaled.
Then you only get ranked in the scaled.
But my thing is like, and maybe you know Christina better than me, but like if you did one of those RX and the rest scaled, aren't you still ranked as a scaled athlete?
No.
You're ranked in the RX athletes.
Yep, because
you did one.
Exactly. It skews your standings because you're able to place higher than the scaled people. So you won't place in the scaled even if you did 4 out of the 5 workouts scaled and you were able to do one RX.
You go to RX.
You move up to the RX division. So you'll be in the lower category. You won't be able to filter.
Would you be placed higher than all the scaled people?
Oh,
though?
yes. Yes.
So if there's 1,000 people doing the open, which there's way more,
Yeah.
and there's 500 scaled and 500 RX,
Yep.
you would be
Above the 500 scaled.
You'd be above the 500 scaled.
Yep.
If you did one RX.
Yep. But you can filter the leaderboard on the CrossFit Games website, so that way you're only able to see the scaled people.
See, this is way above my head.
So that what they do is, like for Tina and a couple of the ladies that wanted to do everything scaled, you could filter that leaderboard so you could only see just the scaled athletes and see where you fell among the scaled athletes in your age category and worldwide.
So if Tina would have done one RX,
She wouldn't have
been
shown
able
up
to.
in the scaled leaderboard.
Yeah.
She would have shown up in the worldwide
'Cause
leaderboard and in her age
Luckily,
category.
she didn't listen to me.
Yeah,
She knew more than I did.
she did.
because she wanted that.
Which is
That's
normal.
what she wanted. She could do.
wanted
She
to
could have
be
done some
scaled.
RX ones,
Yeah.
but she's like, I just want to see where I fall against all the scaled people, which is fine. You can do however you want. It doesn't matter.
There's no standard that says I can do this workout RX, so I have to
Have
do
to.
this workout RX.
Yeah.
So
Bless you, Christina. if you
It's
if you
true.
do something scaled in the open, I'm point and laugh, and we won't be sleeping in the
I
same
did
room.
scaled last year because I couldn't do ring muscle ups.
That's
I
why
did chest to
that's
bar,
why-
chest to bar
anymore,
pull-ups.
though,
not
right?
not that
Yeah.
you didn't do it RX. Your time was over when
Yeah.
you got to that part.
Yeah, well, I had to do. I did I think it was jump ropes and stuff, and then by the time it was like ring muscle up practice, and then I did it actually scaled. I did the workout scaled a second time with the pull-ups or chest to bar pull-ups or something like that. So, and you can do the workouts as many times as you want. It's like if you do the workout and you're like, I think I could have done better, you can come in and do it again on Saturday or Sunday or Monday or
we
whatever.
had an athlete. I won't say her name.
I
But
was-
anyways,
Kim.
She did amazing last
she
year.
did really good. She had a lot of PRs, a lot of firsts, and everything. We were
Lots.
really encouraging her. She was like a joy to be around, but also she was so serious that I was like, I don't want to mess
She was
with her.
determined.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that's a
say
good word.
serious. She was determined.
She was determined, but she did a workout 4 days a day, or
four times.
Same workout every day for 4 days.
Nice.
One day she did it 2 times.
Was it
in
the
one
double
day.
under one?
It was the double
It
under
double
one.
under one, where she finally got double unders. So she kept getting better at the double unders. But so the next day she'd do a little better, and the next day she'd do a little better, and then she practiced double unders at home, and then she did it. I was like, I'm like,
That's awesome.
when is enough for you, man?
Well, when you get that
Hey, man.
that PR, man, if it's something
Yeah.
like a double under or a pull up, you want to just keep going
Yeah.
because you're like, was that a fluke?
Yeah.
Was it just luck? Did God shine down on me for 1 second? It happens to me a lot.
She had like 20,000 views or more,
Yeah, because morning
kinda-
chalk up. I sent it to morning chalk up.
and it almost went like
And,
viral.
yeah,
it was pretty viral for the
Oh,
CrossFit
I think is it the
community.
one where she like starts going?
Yeah, she was
It's just
dancing.
dancing.
Yes, I
Yep.
saw that video.
Yep. So
She
I
was-
took that video. Ooh. I know my video almost went.
Did it
viral.
say it?
Nothing
Nick?
about Kim
When it
actually
ended,
doing
your
the
name
double
was your
unders.
name in the credits? The
No.
man, so it didn't count then.
I know. Well, and like I say, it had nothing to do with Kim actually doing the double unders or doing the dancing. It was all in the video. Just like when
You-
she does photography.
Your cinematography
Has nothing to do with the beautiful people behind the camera.
If Kim, if
or
you
in front
make
of the
it
camera.
22 minutes into this, you can text me on your phone and say BS. I'm sorry, because we're like 22 minutes into this right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So how do you sign up for the open?
You get a pen and paper, you fill out the questionnaire, and you lick the envelope and send it in
With a stamp.
with a stamp. Do we even
Snail
have
mail.
Snail mail. And then 3 months later, you get a response that you're accepted. And then the open starts. I think we have a link on our Facebook page.
Yeah, there's a link on the RepFit members
So you
page.
just-
There's a link on the Facebook page, and you can also just go to CrossFitGames.com.
And you click on the links, follow it, sign up.
Yep.
I think it's
And
$20 this year.
It's $20 every year.
It's like
Cheapest competi-
2102 or something with tax.
cheapest competition you'll do all year
Yeah.
because they're outrageously expensive now.
Yep.
No joke.
Yeah, miss competition over here. Could have had a
Right.
new boat. Had a
Yeah,
new fishing boat.
but they're all paid for. So
Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
Hello, didn't you just win some money
Oh yeah, we did win some money. You know where that went?
to your competitions?
Florida.
So literally on the way
Kyle's
home, we
college.
won that money and stuff for
Pizza
those.
Ranch.
No, that's disgusting. But anyway, so we're on our way home. I'm like, man, I'm gonna buy a new shotgun to go shoot skeet. She's like, nope. And I see her. She's like, just paid for a hotel for the Florida trip. I'm like, that's mean. I just did half the work.
You were the one that recommended going to Florida.
I didn't
Yeah,
recommend
yeah,
spending
Jill.
our pillaging our winnings to Florida.
Well, we could have had a little bit more money.
So
if we would've
anyways,
worked
you can go
harder.
sign up for the open. It's easy. Click, 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 point, click.
Card.
Sign
click.
your life away. Come here and do it on Friday night or Saturday morning.
Yep.
We'll even open probably for Sundays
Sunday.
to do it on
Yep.
Sundays
And
as
then
well.
if for some reason, if you're not able to be here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we'll do it Monday.
Monday morning. You
Yep.
have to have scores submitted by 5 p.m.
5 p.m. on Monday. So, or is it 7?
5 or 7. I get confused with Granite
I
Games. I think Granite Games is 7.
The faster you put it in, the better, because sometimes their site crashes
flip-flop.
because they have so many people that try to put it in last minute. So
Yeah, but if you want to do it over again just to do better on your time, then
you can put your first score in and then resubmit.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can put your first score in and then you can edit it.
Always
up
put your
until
first score.
Monday.
Well, I mean, unless you're really competitive, but you always put it in. That way, if you forget, at least you got something in.
Yeah. And I have to go in as
Then we
the
have to
affiliate manager and approve everybody's
validate
stuff.
it.
So I have to go through all the scorecards and validate everything.
She's the manager.
so
of the
you
gym.
better do it so Christina can approve it
Yep.
before 5 or 7 p.m.
Yep. Well, I actually just long
got
as
like 2
just
days.
long as the score is in, I have 2 days after that to validate it.
Okay.
So I'll be stalking you on the Facebook and at the gym if you signed up and you didn't submit your score, because I'll be like, you
There's
need
a
to put
couple
your
people.
score in.
There's a couple people that didn't put their scores in.
They
last year.
missed to put their score in last year, and then they're like, "Oh, I swear I did it," and then
No, they didn't.
it was too
You
late.
paid money for nothing.
Yeah.
Not really.
So we're gonna do the open here on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. Friday's the main
Big
the main
night.
one, and then Saturday's like a makeup day. Sunday you can like a do-over day, and Monday is like last minute. You went camping and you forgot about the open.
Get your stuff
it
together and
done.
get to the gym.
Right.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yes.
So when do they release the workout? I know you said one was coming up, but so like will we find out Wednesday night?
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep. So they used to. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do it this year because there's been a lot of change at CrossFit headquarters, and they used to have these gigantic like open announcements where they would have athletes go head to head. And they would release the workout, and then the pro athletes would do the workout, and you could actually watch them kind of suffer through it and make your plan of how you didn't want to suffer through it like they did.
Yeah, but they also had the scaled people do it from
Yeah,
the
they
gym.
had-
That was really cool.
Yeah, that
I
was
liked watching it.
That
for
was
that.
probably one of the best things they could have added was having like the
That
scaled
was kind of like
people.
last year's thing. They like added.
Yeah,
on.
they added actual real life people. But anyway, so they release the workouts on Thursday at 7 p.m. every Thursday for the next 5 consecutive weeks. And then basically I sit at home and geek about printing out scorecards and getting things ready so that way we're ready to go on Friday.
She doesn't print the scorecard.
I do print the score. Well, you push the print button. I pull it up. But
It's a
so
team effort.
yeah, so you can sit at home and you can actually
She makes
watch
it sound like,
on
I do all this stuff.
on Facebook or on CrossFitGames.com. A lot of times they'll have a video. That's what they've done in the past. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do it this
I think
year.
it'll be a video. I don't think.
I think they'll do
like a at the headquarters HQ. They'll release like standards in a video, and then they'll probably have that lady still, the head trainer lady, like give her thoughts and suggestions on the workout.
because they used to
And that's
have
pretty much all I think they'll do.
Dave Castro would walk out and he'd be like,
And then you'd write it on the
And-
chalkboard.
18
well, it'd be 19.1
point
is going to be double unders and thrusters.
And
That's it.
21, 15,
1
9.
million. There's a kicker.
Oh, wait, there's a catch. Did you guys think it was going to be that
that
easy?
easy?
I mean, he really
You have to do
played
your
it
double
out.
unders and pick your nose at the same time.
On 1 foot.
I mean, what is the open really
can
coming
do
to?
that.
Because there's only so many movements you can do.
Is that how you broke your kneecap?
Oh, you guys aren't even listening to me.
Yeah,
I'm like
there's-
talking, and you
sorry.
guys are talking about something else. I said that's kind of like what is the open coming to, because there's only so many movements you can do that everybody can do without buying more equipment or anything. So there's kind of like, I guess
they
you know,
haven't-
and they put a lot of movements together. So there's really
So the thing they added last year, they added handstand walks. And then in the Masters
Didn't they
online
added rope
qualifier,
climbs.
they added rope climbs. And those were 2 things that were never seen in the
and then
Open
they,
previously.
2 years ago they added dumbbells, and so now everybody has dumbbells at their gym.
It wouldn't surprise me if they added assault bikes.
You think?
A lot of gyms have assault bikes.
But would it be like a Z-Bex? You guys don't know.
Oh,
Zybex, how do you say that?
Zybex. That was a whole controversy.
So last year, the Zybex rowers, like some gyms only had Zybex rowers, and they count calories. You guys
instead
don't
of
know
the Concept 2s.
Instead of the Concept 2s, they count calories differently. So there's guys getting the workout done like
2 minutes,
way
3 minutes, 4
faster.
minutes faster than
Other people.
Oh,
Other
wow.
people.
What did they do? How
They
did
did-
they rectify it?
they did.
They did a disqualification, didn't they?
Yep, they disqualified them. They either had to redo it on the Concept 2, or they got they either got disqualified or they got a penalty. I think they got they got
Maybe they got
penalized.
penalized.
But now in the handbook, because there's actually a CrossFitGames.com handbook,
Jenny's gonna read it. I can see it in her eyes.
they added on there that you have to have Concept 2 rowers.
Demi, the CFL1 book is like that thick.
And she read it.
She read the whole thing.
and
Crazy.
I made note cards.
Nice.
Like I read a lot of it when I took mine, and then like
You don't know how to read.
I read like the stuff that caught my attention, like the ones with pictures in
Pictures.
it. And so I'm like Jenny, you skim through it. I just know Jenny. That's why I'm like, you don't have to read the whole thing. You just,
I
It's
was
like,
like-
already done.
she's already done.
Already
You
done.
just got that thing.
So, but
That's
I
a
mean,
lot of words.
like,
Although I would say the center is mostly pictures. 'cause
Yeah.
I know.
There are a lot of pictures.
there's a lot of pictures.
Like I saw the picture.
That's the only thing Joel paid attention to.
Like I think that's an overhead squat. And then I looked down and said overhead squat. I'm like, boom.
I'm going
Got
to
that one
ace
right.
this thing.
So, but like as far as additional movements and stuff, I mean, there's, we have our standard core movements, and the only thing they can do is they can make the movements more difficult. So, like instead of doing pull-ups, they could make them strict pull-ups. They can make strict handstand push-ups. They
I
could
think-
do strict muscle-ups.
I almost think that's where they have to go is more strict movements. Because, they don't necessarily like the butterfly pull-up and butterfly chest bars. Those are speed. They're not really even a gymnastics movement. So, I mean, if they went strict, I think it would be very challenging to people, especially people like me. Like, I can do butterfly pull-ups all day, 40 of them in a row or more. You get me doing strict, I'm freaking
Yeah, me too, right? Demi, you too?
200.
I
I'm
can do-
220 pounds doing strict pull-ups.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
It would be way more challenging, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're making fun of me, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
ignoring you. I'm just saying that the strict
You can
work
do
would make
strict
it.
toes bar. I took video of you doing it.
Yeah, but it's just how long can you do that
Well, and
compared
then-
to like kipping?
and then they
how
have
many
to-
gymnastic little dudes out there that can do it better than me?
Well, not only that, but then they have to also look at, okay, what's the standard for your strict pull-up? And they have to actually make that standard. They have to walk through that standard, just like they did with the handstand walks. There were
I
specific
think the
standards
strict
on
chest
that.
bar would be easier than the strict pull-up, like to judge because you make contact with the strict pull-up. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll find out.
So, yeah, so that's the other thing is we have no clue what the workouts are going to be. So,
Release them on Thursday, Jenny.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm
sits by their
ready.
phone.
I totally.
Wait for
I do
Facebook.
it every night at 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, is it loaded?
yeah, for our workout of the day.
Did you load it already?
Yeah.
We did the
It's in
whole
there.
week on Sunday night.
I
Christina
do
did.
every week on Sunday, so I know the whole week.
Demi's going to take a little peek right now.
No.
Look at her.
So, but like for the Thursday, like when we would have class last year, we actually were doing the workouts and watching the open announcement while they were doing their workout. Like people were doing the workout and watching the open.
Yeah, because it was a 6:30 class instead of 6:50, and then 7 o'clock we'd be like, "All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, go!" And then Christina and I'd be like, "Turn the open announcements on."
and everybody would watch the open, like they'd watch in between, or
While-
like if
while
it was
they were
rowing,
working out?
yeah, if they were rowing or
Watching the open.
biking, they'd be watching the open. So
I watched it at work every single week. I would watch it at work.
And your work is
And-
cool with that, Demi?
They don't really. I mean,
Dun dun dun.
They never told
Where do
me
you
to
work?
stop.
Don't say it. But I know where you work. I'm gonna forward this to your boss.
Uh,
I'm
she
just
don't,
joking.
It's all
she
right.
don't care.
I don't.
I don't care either.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys got anything else?
I got so much stuff running through my head.
How do open?
Well, I said that. That's you go online and
Oh, like
Sign
when
up.
you sign up.
yeah, how to do the open.
We do open here.
We do
So we're
open
gonna
here,
do-
and
I'm
this-
gonna do it at 5 a.m. and then I'll come back
And hang out,
and hang out, and then maybe do it again.
depending on how good you did
Okay,
or didn't do.
So, I mean, we're doing good on time. So, okay, closing question. You guys both were at the old gym, right?
Yep.
Yep.
In the gym before
We have
that.
so many members, it's hard to keep track of you guys. I'm just joking.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I thought
Way
I-
to make people feel like numbers.
Yeah, I thought I was special.
I'm just kidding, man. We don't
I've
have
moved with you twice.
I know you've moved. Who are you?
And she actually
Christina
moved
keeps on
your
saying,
stuff.
she's like, you know, Demi. I'm like, you mean the one that like used to show up at our garage? Yeah, Demi. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who Demi is.
Way to feel loved,
Oh
Debbie.
yeah.
Jill always makes you feel so special.
Okay, so closing question.
Closing question.
It's deep in thought. Okay.
He doesn't have one. He's making.
Oh, no, I do.
know.
I do.
Okay, how old is?
That is a good question, though. If you think about that question, I've been asking that question all day. You almost got to it before I cut you off, but my question today was what, Christina?
How old is? What number is considered old?
Yeah. So my thought process.
Age.
My thought process is, I want to put a number to old. Like how old is old? What number is old? Not how you feel. Not the like. If you had to put a number to it,
100.
well, that's like dead.
No.
There's old and
That's
dead.
old.
I mean, that's like soon to be dead. If you
I
live to be
plan on
100,
still
you're
being
like,
able to do pull-ups and stuff
statistic.
at 100 years old.
I will cheer you on.
wait.
If I'm still alive.
you guys, seriously, this is
Okay, sorry.
blowing my mind. So I want to say, I've heard everything from like 75 years old is when you can't walk anymore and all this stuff. So
I hope I'm still
But-
walking at 75.
I'm not trying to call anybody out, but we've got members that are that age.
They're that age.
yeah, but and so I'm not saying, and then let me say this too, because I'm not saying old is a derogatory, like you're old and we don't like you because you're old, or that whole stigmatism about being old. Old is good. Everybody's going to be old. If you're lucky, you'll be old. You know, you'll live to be
Well,
old.
old is not dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you're lucky, you'll live to be old. And so I'm not saying like it as like, oh my gosh, you're old. Like, you know, like we say when we're little kids, like your kids say to me, Jenny.
Yeah,
you're
they
old.
do.
So, but like, what number is old? That's the question. So I want to say, me personally, I think somewhere between 50 and 55 is like old. Is that too young?
I think that's
I
too
think
young.
so. I think that's. I mean, it might be old for you because you're old and decrepit right now, and you're not even close to that
Well,
age.
I mean, seriously.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
I
but-
Do you
Because
pass
you
the
him up with
threshold?
CrossFit, Christina.
Do you
Yeah.
listen? Do you pass the threshold of being young and you are old at 50 to 55?
if you're talking about a threshold, I think that for women, when just my own thought process, when you're able to not bear children anymore,
I knew you were going
is
there.
when you have become old. So
I was waiting to be like, I'm not old, I'm 24.
Menopausal.
So this is way above my pay grade. I'm the only guy on this thing right now.
And men don't have that issue, so
Chad's over there looking at me. I'm not talking menopausal stuff.
but
Yeah.
I mean, like as far
Bear the
as
children. We got on this. I
like
knew we were going to
guys?
get on this.
as far as guys, I would say
So there's different. Women have a different old age than guys have an old age.
so men have their own problems and struggles when they get old. So
Are,
I think
we
when
talking like?
Yep. So I think when you
mean,
when you
how-
hit that struggle, when you hit that struggle,
No.
when you're
She went the
considered
other way. She did not go that way.
I knew what she was talking
Yeah.
about.
She went that way.
I might have gestured something.
I think that that's
I don't know how to edit video yet, but I'm gonna there's going to be like a blank spot, a dark
she
spot.
didn't know
for
that
30
there was
seconds.
video.
He's gonna
Demonstration now. Okay.
Nice.
he's gonna censor it.
Right. Censored,
It's a
censored
glittery
video.
jump rope.
Blurry jump rope, right? All right.
Do not let your kids watch this. I should put a rating on this now.
No,
Rated
we're good. We
G
haven't
for
sworn.
good. No,
there has
I
not been
don't
any
swear. I don't
cusses.
cuss.
So,
Only when I work.
All right. So what was the question? Besides the age question, you said there was going to
The
be.
old is old. The old is old.
That was the question?
No, that wasn't the question. But
Okay, what's the
did
real-
we determine an age?
There is no there's no set line.
I'm
I'm-
saying 50 to 55.
Okay, that's you.
I think Joel needs to lay off the CBD oil.
Yeah.
I did take some.
Me personally, I don't feel old, and I'm going to be 40 this year, so I
don't
feel
think
pretty
you're
good. I don't think I'll feel old when I'm 50 either.
So you don't think you'll be past the young to old threshold when you're 50?
No, because if the minute I turn old, you're going to go try to find some other little chippy chick.
Yeah.
will not be fine.
Don't think he would ever do that.
Nope. I am totally in love with Christina.
Aw.
I don't think I would ever want to.
When I get old, you will. You'll be like, oh man, you're old. So if I put a number on it, then I'm
55.
55.
I don't think they make jump ropes that do that.
No, they don't.
Okay.
All right.
So
What's the real question?
the real question was, coming from the old gym to the new gym, what's the differences? What do you like and what you don't like? We're going to start with Jenny.
Do
or
I
Demi?
get to go first? Yay.
Yeah, you can.
So I like how much brighter and airier it is in here. I really feel like the air quality is like better without the.
So if you're watching this, maybe you stumbled upon it and you're one of our 12 viewers that we have.
Yeah.
We moved from Burlington, from a warehouse area, to the fire department here in Waterford. That's the fire department sign if you're watching the video. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
And it's cool to take selfies by the fire trucks.
Yeah.
I have to drive like 5 minutes longer, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
your downfall is a little bit longer
A little
drive,
bit longer of a drive, but I don't.
but better
care.
building.
Yeah.
It is a lot brighter in here.
Isn't it? I didn't realize
How
until
dark
we
it
were
was there.
like going back and forth, and I went to one of the evening classes, and I'm like, "Whoa, this is like,
Dungeon.
A cave.
yeah, yeah,
We tried to get new lighting in there, and anyways, long story short is
yeah."
It didn't happen, so we moved.
That's not the reason why you moved. But that's okay.
Oh, what do you know? You've been here the longest or something?
What?
Besides you,
So what do you like about the new building versus the old building?
it's closer to home for me. Mm-hmm. By like,
5 minutes.
hey, that's 5 extra minutes I get to sleep in the
Is
morning.
that when I drop that stuff off to Andy? Is that where you live?
I don't know, where did you drop it off?
Across from the post office?
Yeah, that's my house.
Oh, didn't know that.
That little
I've
dump.
never been there.
Yeah.
It's not a dump. It's cute.
Nice, Demi.
Looks
all
like
right.
a little old lady lives in there. She must be 55.
I'm not 55.
Oh. Anyways, go ahead.
But
Sorry.
yeah, I did buy it from an old lady.
Weird. How old was she?
She
55.
died, so
She was old.
So death
She
is
died.
old.
I don't like that it's warm in here.
Oh,
You don't like the heat. It is hot.
it is a little warm.
I mean, right now I'm
Well,
cold, but
compared-
that's because I just got done working out before we started this. However, I like
looking at the heater.
50, 55 degrees is
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
fantastic.
at the other building, you were not getting 50 to
We're
55.
getting like 15 degrees.
True that.
So there's like, we have no in between. There's like freaking cold. Like we huddle by the heater to warm up
Linda wears a parka
in a scarf
and a scarf and mittens.
until halfway through the final workout, and then she finally takes it on.
Just the hat, though. Just the hat.
Just the hat. The hat.
And then we went
feels
to
good.
like, holy crap, it's freaking hot in
It
here.
is. I wear shorts and a tank top almost every single
Well,
day.
it's 65. in here?
68, 65 or 68?
65. It's not 68.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I look at that
It's
thermostat
68.
thinking they turn it up all the time.
It's locked. I can't
Are you
turn
one
it
of
off.
those? Stop messing with
Yes.
the thermostat.
I was so hot one day, I was jiggling that thing, opening it open.
68?
I was
Yeah.
jiggling it, hoping it would just kind of break and open up and be like, ooh, 62. Fire
So-
truck would still start at 62.
Yeah.
Like we were
Fire
talking
truck will
about
start at
earlier.
65.
I think it will start at 62. I think I'm gonna put I'm gonna plead my case to Chief, and he'll just nod. He's so
He'll just
nice
go-
and polite. He's like,
We'll think about that, but that's probably not going to happen.
He's like, I hear you.
It's like we need to start losing our clothes, like we were talking about with the burpees earlier.
It is hot in here.
We're saying when you take your shirt off, if you take your shirt off and your stomach hits the floor and you're sweaty,
It's like
a suction cup and it
Oh.
sucks into the floor.
That's your belly button.
That's your belly button sucked into the floor. You don't know if you're actually going to get up off the floor because the suction may have been so strong that
So
you
is that like-
are stuck to the floor.
Is that
like
like?
the tanning bed and you're sweating and it's like
I don't ever go on tan. Anyway, so if your belly button suction cups to the floor, is that like RX plus because it's more weight to get off the ground?
It is.
Breaks.
It is. It's a required. You have to break the seal to get up off the ground.
So I've had that happen
like
before,
the pickle jar.
and I think I was doing one time. We were doing like one of those Turkish get-ups.
Turkish
And
get-ups.
I laid back down on the ground, and I went to get up, and my back
Nice.
made this big farting noise when I got up, and
It
I
sounded
thought,
like-
and we were both laughing. It might have been in the garage when that happened, and we were both laughing and laughing. I'm like, I went back down, and it did
He was
it
going
again.
like this.
So
and
I'm
it was
like,
going.
right during the workout. It's so funny.
Oh, so
It was on the
gross.
wood plank, so
Yeah,
Oh.
very disgusting.
How do you do
those
that
wood
on
planks are not
wood?
those boxes. So one of those boxes, I made farting noise with my lower back. Don't trip and hit your face on it. There's built-in sweat on there.
Oh, gross.
Now
You're
everybody
disgusting.
needs to get tested after we're doing.
For what? For what?
I don't know. You tell us, Joel.
For sweatitis.
Oh goodness.
Go ahead. Do you want to answer any of that?
So things I like about the firehouse, definitely the brightness and just meeting new people. I mean, this is such a great group of people that we are blessed to be able to coach in this place.
Everybody seems nice.
Yeah.
Especially Chad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the addition of the new members has been really good, and they've really just kind of glommed on to our CrossFit family coming in and invading their space and making their space our space, and we're like the Brady Bunch.
I was really worried about that in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
the first 2 weeks were like so stressful for me here. Like I didn't want to upset them and then I didn't want to make it not feel like home for you guys.
And I went, I don't care.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
We're here.
I was like, I
we ain't
plopped
going
it.
nowhere. I'm kicking my
Guys,
feet
So we're-
up,
I
not
need
taking
a nice,
my shoes
I need
off.
an ice cube, guys. Where are the ice cubes? How come no one fills the trays around
Yeah,
here?
you're
Like,
like
oh,
mom in there.
totally.
Like, "Here, this is how you fill ice trays, boys. And when they're empty, you can refill them. Yeah. Yeah, I was like super stressed out in the beginning, but I think it's been really good. Like, I can see longevity here now, where before I was like really worried about it. But I think like the people here have like responded well to our attitude and to like our portrayal of fitness, and there's like no pressure. And I think most of them want to do it now, or they didn't want to do
yeah.
it before.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
think
and
it's good.
they've improved so much.
Oh
from
man,
when we started. It's amazing.
Austin got a stinking bar muscle up the other day.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you told him to do it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And you were all like,
I was like, "Hey, this is
boom.
how you do it," and he was like, Boom,
Awesome, Chris,
got it."
coach.
Yeah.
You did great. No, you did good on coaching that.
So
Yeah, so I mean, I think what I really miss about Burlington though is like we could do anything we wanted, didn't have to ask permission. Like if I wanted to hang something on the wall or paint the wall, or
Take your pants off.
if I wanted to take my pants off, I could take my pants off.
well, you can do that here. I don't think
I
anybody's
have
going to
done
complain.
it here. I don't think anybody even sees. Like when I change out of
Yeah.
my shorts to my sweatpants, I'm like, whoop, whoop, boom, sucker. But
Superman in the telephone booth.
yeah, but so like I miss kind of like that a little bit, but I think this has been good though. I think it's good. I think people have responded well. I was really worried about losing some people, but I don't think we're gonna lose anybody.
I hope not.
Maybe we lost a couple.
All you suckers better stick around.
And it's not like I worry about losing people for the business side of
No.
things. I like
You guys are
I
friends,
like people.
family.
You know.
What was that? Say it again, Joel.
Wait, what did I say? I like people. I do
amazing.
like people. I
No.
don't share that too often.
No,
Maybe
you
I'll
don't
edit that
like
out
people.
too.
Maybe I'll edit that out too.
I'm not very chipper at 5 a.m. all the time, but I get better as the day goes on. And then like the 6:50,
so you just give us all hell just because you
mostly
don't,
you.
yeah.
Demi used to show up 3 minutes late every day. She'd walk in, I'd be like, class starts at 5 sharp. Like I said that for like 2 months straight.
You said it this morning, but not to me.
Yeah, she did not get the hint back then. Who got it this morning?
Do you know
Al.
Al and Lisa came in late. She never
Lisa
comes late.
Rowanhouse, yeah. They both got it today. I'm like,
That's
class starts
funny.
at 5 a.m. sharp. Let's go. That's like the worst, too, when somebody shows up like 15 minutes late. And
Bridget,
yeah.
calling you out.
It's not.
They have a long drive.
So, but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
bad. I shouldn't say it's not bad because they showed up. It's bad because I feel like I have to catch them up because I don't want them not to work out. So it's like, okay, what do I do to get them going? What do I do? And then it's like, Bridget, get on the rower for 18 minutes. Get warmed up.
and then she's done with it in 2 because
Yeah.
she's
Right.
just
So
that
fast.
quick.
I did 18 minutes in 2. Yeah, she's fast, but and not just her. I mean, there's other times it's happened too. So, but it's not a big deal. It's just you're just like you want them to like get caught up so you can watch them suffer. That might be the best part of coaching.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not. All right.
Christina's kicking me under the table. What she doesn't know is a video can see her hand under the table.
It's going like that.
She's like, stop talking. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
You guys want to say anything? Shout outs?
It's been
Hi.
real.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on your
I'd
podcast.
like to say hello to my mom. Like,
I want to thank Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Chris, for watching the kids. You didn't even know I was going to do this tonight.
Yeah.
Good thing you were on your own.
Here's
Dinner's in the fridge.
one final story real quick because I want to get this out off my chest. Okay. The biggest fear of her husband was that Jenny was going to fall in love with this hot stud firefighter guy. He had this picture in his head of like a guy with
Well,
his,
she's
with
posting
his
all these hot
overalls.
pictures of guys
Like
with no
his-
shirts on.
with his
and-
overalls hanging down and the six-pack and sweat and like long hair and he's like, I'm losing my wife because of you, Joel, at the firehouse. And then he walks in here and it was so funny. He's like, listen, boy, she's mine. And they're like, what? And he's like, she's mine. I'm like, yep, she's yours. That was the greatest thing ever. I loved it.
That's how you know you're loved. Joel's like, do you want them? Go ahead and have them.
I think that goes both ways.
He goes, I'm just not worried about you anymore. I'm like,
Nice.
okay. Sounds good.
thanks.
Sounds good.
I'm worried.
Oh,
Who's that?
I have to sign Millie up for gymnastics.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
All right, guys. That's it. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks. Cool beans.
It was fun.
That was fun.
Thanks for having me.